All right, so the past few weeks on this show, 1 minute or less, I have been a little bit introspective. I've been in my thoughts, in my feelings, and sharing them with the world. And we've initiated some pretty cool conversations, both publicly and privately, in my direct messages. And it seems like everybody's doing pretty well right now, all things considered. And I'm really glad to help facilitate, some conversations about life and self worth and mental health and all that stuff. I think that it's really important, and I will continue to do so in the future. But if there's one thing for me personally that I think is really, really critical to my well being and mental health, it's snacks, baby. So today we're going to talk about my top 5 favorite snacks/drinks for 2021 in 1 minute or less.
Actually, it's going to be a few minutes. I'm sorry.
These are in no particular order. We're just going to talk about them as they're stacked up on the table. Number 1, pistachios. You've probably seen a pistachio before. They're not uncommon. They're around. You can find them at the store. They're a little expensive. I think one of these bags is like fucking $15, but I'll tell you what, I've had this motherfucking thing for like 4 months. It's only about half full. I also don't snack a whole lot. I probably shouldn't put that out there considering I'm making a video about my favorite snacks, and admitting that I don't really snack is kind of counterintuitive. Pistachios. They're good. If you haven't had a pistachio in a while, get yourself a pistachio. So next on the list, I have a drink. One thing that I have been doing is trying to cut back my beer intake. It may not seem like I'm doing that good of a job, but I'm trying. And one of the things that has been very helpful to me is to get things that kind of have beer-like characteristics and enjoy them instead. One of the best things that I have found for me personally has been the Hoplark Hop Tea. I understand and I fully empathize with anyone that thinks the idea of canned tea that has hops in it being gross. Hops aren't everybody's thing, but I think that this company does a really, really awesome job. I've had some friends try some of this stuff and they all seem to be into it. Stacy likes it. And they have a ton of flavors. They're all really, really good. If you are interested in where you can find them, they sell them at Whole Foods. I've been getting them delivered because I haven't been to a grocery store in months now, and I think that they're fucking awesome. They have that, slight beer characteristic. They don't taste like beer. They taste like hops, but, sometimes the beers that I drank don't taste like beer. It tastes like hops. So, okay. Next on the list is a chilled snack, something that you keep in the fridge. Very simple, but very effective. Good for those long days at work, or, if you're out and about and you just need something quick that's going to fill you up. The perfect bar is literally just a fucking chilled pressed bar of peanut butter, I guess. That's it, right? It's just fucking peanut butter and some other shit. But it pretty much just tastes like a big old stick of cold peanut butter. And the shit's awesome. They make ones that have like chocolate chips and coconut and shit in them if you want to get wild. I like the original. Like I said before, I don't snack a whole lot. And when I do snack, it's a little bit boring. I mean, look at me. I got fucking pistachios, tea with hops in it, and now a perfect bar. Look at this little crew right here. This makes me so happy. Friends. Moving on. What would 2021 be without coffee? What would life in general be without coffee? Impossible. But I'm not leaving the house a whole lot these days. You're probably not leaving the house a whole lot these days. And there's been a lot of trial and error trying to get coffee sent to the house that is good. Well, it's not hard to get good coffee, but it's hard to get good pre-made cold brew coffee because I don't like making my own coffee because I'm a lazy piece of shit. I'm too busy making videos to make my own coffee, I guess. I just have zero interest in like learning or getting the stuff or like facilitating making my own cold brew. I have absolutely no interest in it. So one thing about me is, if I'm passionate about something, I will do it until I literally die. But if I have zero interest in something, or even just like about something, you cannot get me to even bother putting an ounce of my energy into it. So I've been trying to find a good, high quality cold brew coffee that I could just order from a place and it shows up on my fucking doorstep. Again, shout outs to Whole Foods Delivery for this discovery, because I have finally found what I think is the best produced cold brew that you can just get from a store and open up and enjoy in your home. The stuff comes from Baltimore Ceremony Coffee Roasters, and it is canned cold brew. They have different kinds that they make. The one that I'm holding right now is the Nitro Mass Appeal. This stuff is fantastic. You just shake it up, pour it in a glass, and it's literally some of the best cold brew I've ever had in my goddamn life. The fact that I could just like order this stuff and it comes to my doorstep is very, very convenient. Don't get me wrong. I definitely miss going to all of my favorite coffee shops in the city, but with the way things are going and not being able to go out all the time, I got to get the coffee somewhere. So for now, Ceremony's doing it. So if you're somebody that is also stuck at home looking for a good cold brew fix, I highly suggest picking up a couple cans of this and saving it for a day when you need a little extra something, or you just want to treat yourself. It's fucking good. We'll put that right there. So my last snack on the list is kind of a twofer. It's a combo. It's a dream team. It's like a macaroni and cheese, but not. And what we're talking about is hummus and Triscuits, baby. But specifically, this combination. This is the balsamic vinegar and basil Triscuit, which is the best Triscuit ever fucking made. And the caramelized onion hummus from Sabra. I'm not good with pronouncing things. You've seen this fucking brand. This is like the hummus brand. Their caramelized onion is pretty fucking good. It's pretty good. And I think that it goes really, really well with the balsamic vinegar and basil. I'm more concerned with just making this look cute right now. I'm just going to leave this in the video. This is me making the thumbnail for the video right now. These are my favorite snacks right now for 2021. Well, snacks and drinks, but sometimes a drink is a snack, And I highly recommend all of these things to everyone watching. If you're looking for a nice snack, maybe a somewhat healthy alternative. Like I said before, I don't really snack a whole lot. And when I do, it's usually something kind of simple and small. I'm not a big junk food guy, believe it or not. And probably the worst thing that I do to myself is drink beer. Like I said, I really gotta cut that out. Tune in next week for my top 35 favorite beers for 2021. I'm joking, but I probably could really make that video. So, with all this being said, until next time, take care of yourselves. Take care of the people around you. Stay healthy. Peace.